Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is my first video. I hope you guys enjoy. Here are my nails. I want to cut them and make them shorter and just remove all the product and start fresh. So here I am going to remove all my gel. I am using a electric drill. It's just a lot faster for me and easier. I used to do it by hand at first, and then I just invested into a drill. Makes my life much easier when I'm doing my nails. So I am using a very intense abrasive carbide bit. It is a bit more intense, I guess, more sharp, so it does remove a lot of product at a time, and I am only using this on my artificial nail. Once I get to the natural base of my nail, I do use a finer bit, so it's not so hard on my natural nails. So here I'm just going to remove all the gel, and I will be doing that to all my fingers. Also, as a disclaimer, I did forget to mention I am not a professional nail artist or nail technician. This is just how I do my nails at home. I've been doing them for a while now. It's probably been over 2-3 years, but I've always been infatuated with doing nails. Never went to school for it. I just picked up the hobby at home. And everyone always asks how I do my nails, and I've had lots of encouragement to post on YouTube on how I do my nails. I guess it's interesting to some people. I just hope you guys enjoy, learn something, and let me know if you guys want to see anything new in the future. I'm just removing all of this. It's just too long for me at this point, and I really just want to cut them, make them shorter, make them look more natural since they are looking like, fake nails. And I just want them to look a little bit more thinner, more natural. And these are my natural nails. It does just have a hard gel overlay on top, which makes my nails a little bit stronger, but it is a lot of product on my nail. So just want to remove it all and start from scratch. Also, you guys, I did have 3 layers of polish on all my nails, so it did take a while for me to remove all this gel. But I just wanted to show you guys how it looks like when I do my nails from beginning to end. If it is a little extensive or too much detail for you guys, and if you feel it's unnecessary for all this information, let me know so I can shorten my videos, because it is a long process, and I did cut out a lot. Even though it seems like I'm showing you guys a lot, I did also cut out a lot of other details from my videos. I'm gonna stop talking for a while and let you guys enjoy the video. To mention also, I know this looks like a lot of dust. It is a lot of dust. It's a lot of nail product coming off. I do like to wear a mask when I do this because I don't want to inhale any of that dust. So here I'm shortening my nails with the nail file. It's just a lot easier for me. Um, I I just find this method a lot faster to trim down my nails than to hand file it. I didn't use the nail clippers because it is my natural nail underneath. I don't want to crack or split it shorter than what I wanted it to be. So I will use this hand drill instead of the nail clippers for that reason. I did shorten all my nails and then take off the product on top. I should have just shortened them before I started removing the gel and product. It would have been a lot faster, but at this point I wasn't too sure exactly what I was really going for or how short I wanted my nails to be. So, the right hand, sorry, my left hand is always the hand I do first because I am right-handed. So sometimes it will take me a little bit longer because I'm not exactly too sure what I'm going for. But once I figure out what style, what look I want to do, my right hand is much faster and quicker to do since I already know what I'm going for. So here's a comparison of my nails before and after. Right now I'm going to try to remove as much product as I possibly can off of my nail. I am trying very hard not to touch my natural nail because this bit is very abrasive. I don't want it thinning out or burning my nail or the skin underneath. So I am just going to carefully take off as much product. I know you're probably thinking, it looks perfectly fine. Why are you removing it? And it's because honestly, I've had this product on my nails for maybe 2 months or maybe longer. I haven't had lifting or, dirt or anything get underneath. I just feel like it's too thick and it's time for new product on my nails. I don't know. I just feel kind of grossed out when it's sitting on my nails too long. So I do like to remove them probably like a month or two because I don't know, just to me, it makes me feel gross. So I like to remove and start fresh. And that is what I'm going to do to all my nails. I do go a little bit back and forth because just trying to not get too close to my nail. I don't want to touch my natural nail with this bit. So I do occasionally kind of press down on the side walls of my nail to see how thin the product is and to make sure that I am not touching my actual nail. So if you can see closely, a little bit of the product flies off and you can kind of tell where my natural nail begins and where the product kind of starts. I am not too worried about getting exactly or ultimately the whole thing off. I'm just trying to get it as thin as I possibly can without touching my natural nail. So right here I'm using more of a finer carbide bit. It is much softer on the natural nail. I don't really like to use this on my natural nail as well because it is a little bit harder than the actual brown band that people use. If you go to the nail salons, I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. This I usually use to remove my gel, but I'm just trying to smooth out any product that's left. I'm trying to make it less bumpy. And here I'm using a diamond bit just to free the cuticles from my natural nail. I just find this so much easier. I do use a nipper to cut my cuticles, but my cuticles tend to stick on my natural nails, and this removing it just makes it so much easier for the gel polish or acrylic, if you're using acrylic, to stick, and makes it last longer, in my opinion. Every time I do this, I don't have lifting issues because the product is on my actual nail and not being placed over dead skin or something bumpy like lint, etc. Just because when it is placed over the cuticle, it sometimes the water can penetrate from the cuticle, like it's like a little slide. It can penetrate through the small lineage of your cuticle to underneath the artificial gel or product that you're using. So I usually like to, what they call dry manicure, just remove all the dead skin from my nail surface. I don't really use this on family members when they ask me to paint their nails because I feel like, I don't know, a drill to the nails kind of scary at times, especially if they're going for a more natural gel polish manicure. But it does help tremendously if I were just to do it with a hand file. I wouldn't get very deep into the nail plate and be able to remove all that product or cuticle stuck on that nail. And here I have more of a sharper bit to get a little bit deeper from underneath the skin. I don't push in too hard because you can hurt yourself. You can poke yourself. Your skin is very sensitive near the cuticle and underneath the cuticle. So just for that very hard cuticle that's stuck on my nail, I like to use this bit just to get a little bit more into the corners. And after this, then I will go in with my cuticle nippers. Now, when you guys use a cuticle nipper, please be very, very gentle. Only get the dead skin. Try not to get too much skin onto your nippers or else you will cut yourself. And take your time when you're doing this. I know it seems like I'm moving quickly, but my video is sped up because it does take me quite a while for me to do my nails, and I don't want to have you guys sit here and watch the whole 3 hours that it might take me to do my nails. So please take your time when you're doing this. I don't want anyone cutting themselves. If you are gonna do your own nails, just be very careful. These nippers are sharp. Try to get sharp nippers. If your nippers are dull, get new ones because dull ones will give you a higher chance of cutting yourself because you're pulling on the skin, and then it just kind of rips and drags, and then you'll end up cutting yourself more than with sharp nippers. So now I'm going to use this round diamond bit. That is what it is called. And I'm just going to run this over any rough edges. It's supposed to like buff out any stuck cuticles or small pieces. It's just supposed to smoothen out the skin. It's very soft, but if you keep it on a certain spot too long, you can burn yourself, of course, depending how fast your drill is moving. But I do have it at a soft speed, and I'm just gently going over, trying to buff out any rough edges or little kinks that I have on my skin or my cuticles. And this is the last step, and then we can get started on painting my nails. I am going to remove any dust. I don't want any little dusties or bumps Oh, I did also cut my nails shorter because I realized I want them a little bit shorter, and I am going to shape them to whatever shape you like. I had oval at first, and I think I want to switch it up to square. So I am just gonna gently shape it and roughen up the edges and the nail plate a little bit, just so that my gel polish can stick to my nail plate. Because I did smooth it out earlier, I want to just kind of roughen it up a little bit so my polish sticks. I do want to apologize for being out of frame at some points, you guys. Once again, this was my first video that I'm posting. It did take me like 3 attempts to get a decent video for you guys. The past few videos was also out of frame, but it's getting better, and I hope with time it gets better. If you guys have any tips on how to maybe possibly get my nails in frame while I'm doing them, it's quite hard, and I'm trying my best to just stay in frame for you guys. All right. If you guys want to know, this is my nail polish remover that I always use. I just wipe off all the dust and kind of dehydrate my nails at the same time, get any oils out. I do use Mia Secrets Extra Bond Primer, and I put 2 coats of this on all my fingers. I love this stuff. I bought it from the local beauty supply store by my house. It's about, I think I paid like $7 for this bottle, and I've had it probably for 2 months already, and I love this stuff. I feel like my nails stick on better and definitely prevent any lifting. Also, if you guys have issues with lifting, your gel polish manicure isn't lasting long enough, or you have artificial nails that constantly lift, one tip I would advise is always wear gloves when you're washing dishes or cleaning. I know it sounds silly, but it makes a huge difference. And this is a base coat that I use. I just apply a thin base coat on all my nails. And I am going to do a builder gel, but it is a soft builder gel on my nails. It will harden and strengthen my nails a little bit because they are thin and they will break if I don't put anything on them, especially after having such thick product on my nails. So I do need to apply a base coat before I apply the actual builder gel. So back onto the tip. If you guys wash dishes a lot, all that water penetrates through the nails and your nails will end up lifting. So wear gloves. So here I'm going to cure 30 seconds. And here is the builder gel that I use, Mia Secrets builder gel. Got it from the same nail supply store. It was probably like $12. Totally worth it. And I'm going to put a thin layer on all my nails. And then I'm going to apply just a nice dollop on top and just kind of spread it just a little bit, but I'm focusing more in the middle because this builder gel is very soft. It moves very quickly, so I just put it right down the middle. And as I'm working on my other nail, it will slowly move to the sides. So I'm more focused on applying a thin coat and then applying the dollop on top and letting it kind of do its own thing while I'm on the other finger. I flip it upside down just so that it can kind of form that nice little round shape to your nail, and so that it doesn't start running off to the sides if I'm moving too slowly or working too slow on the other finger. Also, if you are not able to get this correctly, just do one finger at a time. It is a little bit more time consuming, but once you get the hang of it, it's really easy to work with. I'm going to do this 3 times. So I'm going to do my fingers, each finger, cure it, then do a second coat, cure it, and do a third coat. Just because personally I needed that strength to my nail, especially from going from such a thick product to a very thin product. I know my nails aren't going to be as strong, so they might break a little easier. So that's why I'm going for 3 coats versus 2. But do as many as you like with builder gel. At the end we file it anyways, so you could always thin it down. After you're done with all your coats, wipe off the tacky layer because it is sticky. I am going to reshape my nails because they might get a little bit rounded. I'm just straightening out my squared shape. And now I'm just gonna even out the sides just in case anything is uneven. This will help straighten it out, and then I do the top. So again, I do whichever side you prefer first. I just file the sides down a little bit, make sure there's no lumps or bumps or waviness to it, and then I do the top. And with this soft gel, you don't have to file too hard or too rough. It is very soft and it actually files away very quickly. I really like this product, especially if you're going for a more natural look and if your nails tend to break or brittle. I feel like it definitely adds strength and structure to your nail. So here I'm using a sanding bit to get as close to my cuticles as I can to smoothen those edges. This just helps the products become more flush to your natural nail. And it makes it so much smoother. You can use a hand file, but it will be much harder to get very close to your cuticle. Here's the final look. You can paint them here if you like, but I want to actually paint them blue today. So here's the color I went for. It's a Beetles macaroon kit. I got it from Amazon. If you guys are interested of any of these products, I will list a link below so that you guys can search the products if you maybe want to try this for yourself. But I really like this blue. And I'm sorry I'm out of frame, you guys. But I just start with a very, very thin coat. I try to get as close to my cuticle as I possibly can into the sides. I do cap the free edge because I honestly don't know why I do it, because it ends up peeling off anyways. But I just feel like it just gives the nails a better finished look to it. I've seen some nail techs on, of course, YouTube recommend not to cap the free edge because it can cause the whole entire nail polish to peel off. But I always buff it at the end, so it kind of loosens that edge just a little bit. If it were to peel off just a small edge, it's not going to cause my whole manicure to peel off. So I did 3 coats of this color, and I did do thin coats just because 2 coats to me felt like it wasn't enough, so I went for the extra 3rd coat. each coat, I do place it in the lamp for 2 minutes. I have experienced in the past that sometimes not curing for long enough can cause the polish to not cure all the way or harden. So just make sure you place your hand in the light for as long as it needs to. Every gel polish is different, so just be familiar with the directions for each gel polish that you use. And I'm just going to apply a nice layer, not too thin, not too thick, onto my nails. If you do it too thinly, you'll have streaks. If you do it too thick, it'll run all over the place or just be more bubbly. It wouldn't be as smooth. So here's my before, how my nails look. They're all grown out and gross. And here is after. I hope you guys like the look of my manicure. Perfect for spring. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you guys. Bye.